This is not a game. Like that happened so quick.
I don't know if you'd even be able to get out.
But I didn't think like something like that would happen.
Hi everyone, welcome. When it comes to preventing fires in your home, what are some of the first things that come to mind that you should be doing?
Close the doors.
Own a fire extinguisher.
Definitely have a smoke detector or two.
And know a route out besides your front door.
All of the above.
What should you do if a fire does start in your home?
My first thing is escape through the fire escape.
Get out, call 911.
Get to that stairway and get out.
I'm going to show you some visuals from a series of experiments conducted by the Fire Safety Research Institute. As you can see, this is the testing environment, and it is a typical living room setup with furnishings that are actually pretty similar to what you're all sitting on right now. Now, next, I'm going to skip forward to the aftermath of this video, and just another reminder that this is real footage from the experiments. Scary. Wow.
Wow.
What do you think could have caused this?
Electrical.
Maybe asbestos.
Cigarette.
Let's rewind the video and show you how this fire began.
Why is that even in there?
Yeah.
It was so crazy how fast everything just kind of blew up. You couldn't even run.
To actually see this, hear the explosion, I jumped. It's very scary.
What you just saw was a fire involving a lithium-ion battery. Raise your hand if you know what a lithium-ion battery is. Okay. Raise your hand if you think you have products powered by lithium-ion batteries in your home.
Watches. They're definitely in watches.
I have a feeling I might have some items that might have lithium batteries and I might not be aware of it.
I bet you're all wondering, how did this even happen? Well, let me introduce you to Adam Barrowey, lead research engineer and battery fire safety expert from the Fire Safety Research Institute.
Hello, everyone. So the footage we're showing you is research FSRI conducted on lithium-ion battery thermal runaway hazards. The extremely high temperatures can cause the battery to break down into smoke, flammable gases, and toxic gases. What we're showing you here is unregulated e-bikes. This is where the greatest hazard has been for lithium-ion batteries. This is a larger scale battery, but thermal runaway is possible in any lithium-ion battery. Toothbrushes, laptops, power tools, electric wheelchairs, power-assisted bikes, all the way up to electric vehicles. And the hazard scales with the size of the battery.
When you see a fire like this, how much time do you think you have to safely escape?
In this video, you had about 30 seconds. I feel like this happened quickly.
I would say maybe 3 minutes.
Not even a minute, because like for the situation, if you are charging this by your front door, and let's say you're in a bedroom and this happens overnight, you wake up to a boom, you have to assess the situation, get out and see that there's a fire, and then try to get find your way out. That's seconds.
Actually, you may have less than a minute. The rapidly growing fire is not the only threat in this room. Buildup of toxic gases and that smoke may impede or completely prevent your ability to escape this fire. Once the warning signs start, you must evacuate immediately. If you were sleeping in this room, the short amount of time it would take you to wake up already puts you behind when you're trying to evacuate from this type of fire. But you're not powerless against these hazards. I'm going to share some things that you can do to take charge of battery safety for you and your friends and family. C, choose certified products. Don't assume that a retailer has done this for you. You need to look at product packaging or the products to ensure that they carry the mark of a nationally recognized testing laboratory who has done a safety evaluation of that product. H, handle with care. Always follow the manufacturer's instructions for use. Make sure you're using the charger supplied to you by the manufacturer. Especially, do not charge or store these devices in your exit path in the event of an emergency. Especially if you live in a high-rise or apartment, you don't want to put this by the front door, blocking your escape. A, always stay alert for warning signs. When you use and charge these devices, look for physical damage like punctures or dents. Look for the signs of thermal runaway, unusual smells, puffing batteries, or hissing sounds. R, recycle the devices responsibly. Don't throw them in your waste stream. If you're not sure how to dispose of them, contact your local waste management authority and ask for directions. G, get out immediately if there's a fire. You know to look for the signs of thermal runaway. These fires develop quickly, so you must evacuate immediately and call 911. Close the door as you exit. E, educate others. Using what you've learned here, make sure you share with your friends and family how to take charge of battery safety.
Thank you all so much for joining and for sharing a lot of your insights and experiences. But before you go, I do want to ask, what's one thing you think you'll take away from today?
I guess having more of an informed perspective on what you're actually purchasing. So making sure it's certified.
I think I would definitely take charge of my house and try to see what I can change so that that doesn't happen in my house.
I think it's really important to bring awareness to the public about this.
The image initially was like a normal looking living room. It could be like my living room, and knowing that it could just blow up just like that, it has me very terrified.
Not only be aware and be safe, but also educate others around us.
I see myself as a person that takes charge in everything else in my life, so this will be another aspect where I have to be proactive, be a leader, make sure that things are taken care of and, don't explode into something bigger.
I am certainly aware of battery safety, and I'm going to take charge.